So this is what a typical stereo layout looks like for the G system. Just looking at it from the front, we can see that we have our left channel, which is going to be our primary amp, which is the Mesa Boogie Mark IV. And that's going to provide a tone for our system. And then we have, the trademark 30 over here by Tech 21. That's going to be the right side, or the right channel that's going to be giving us the stereo effects, which will be affected from things like ping pong delay and so forth. My G system is separated from the rack unit. The rack unit is actually put into a rack case with my analog pedals below it. That way, if I wanted to take it on gigs or anything like that, it'd be easy to carry around instead of taking all my pedal boards and plugging them in every single time right next to my feet to the G system. That's the whole purpose of the G system floorboard, is that you can actually manage things from a remote location using the Ethernet cable, which is, you can see the gray cable that's plugged into the front. So all I need to do is I just have to take this thing and put it on the floor in front of me, and I can automatically switch the analog pedals that are underneath the rack unit itself. So one thing I wanted to make clear is the fact that this unit itself, the G system, is not a pedal board effects unit like the ones you see in the stores that all the kids get. This unit is a professional, high quality switching unit that allows you to switch your analog pedals on and off and put them in a series combination that allows you to put nice post effects across in a parallel manner. Now, what's interesting about that is, no, you're not supposed to plug your guitar straight into the G system and then the G system straight into your amp. That's going to color your sound, that's going to color your reverbs and delays, and that's not what you want to do. What you want to do is use what's called a 4-cable method. And this 4-cable method is actually what saved me from returning it the 4th time, because I wasn't aware of it, and I've been just trying to throw my guitar straight into the G system, straight into the amp, and I was wondering why my tone lacked luster, sound, quality, and punch. So once I found out about the 4-cable method, thanks to Laird Williams from the TC Electronics forum posts, I was able to, save myself and be able to use this kit in my setup. And I've always wanted to have it in my setup, and I was really sad the first 3 times that I couldn't get it going. Okay, so now back with the 4-cable method. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show you a diagram from the TC Electronics website on how they prefer you to hook up the 4-cable method. Now, looking at this, it may seem a little bit confusing, but it's actually really simple. Let's just go ahead and ignore the drive pedals and all the loop configurations that's on the upper right-hand corner. On the left, you see the combo amp. If you notice, the input of the combo amp is actually connected to the send of the insert loop. The return of the insert loop on the G system is then plugged into the send of the combo amp effects loop. The effects return on the combo amp is then plugged into the output of the G system. So far, that's 3 cables that are being used. The reason why they call it a 4-cable method is because of the fact that 1 cable is required to be plugged into the guitar input. So with this system right here, you're able to actually use your delays and reverbs and so forth that will run parallel with your preamp sound and tone. So that should give you an idea of your primary setup. The only thing that's missing is actually hooking up our satellite or our right channel, which was my Tech 21 amplifier. In order to do that, you just take the right output from the G system and plug it in the effects return of the amp. Once you've got your physical setup done, what we need to do is set the insert loop so that it's on permanently. In order to do that, go ahead and hit your edit encoder once. When you do that, it'll show you a selection of different edit effects that you're going to be going through. Use your page encoder to look for something called loops. Then hit the enter encoder once. Here it'll show you the loops and the loop status. Go ahead and use your page encoder in order to find the insert option. Hit edit B in order to change your insert to on. Once that's done, hit the edit encoder once and it'll take you back to the main menu.